Ahora.
Hello everyone. How's everybody doing today? For those who joined for the first time to a live session, I'll introduce myself. My name is Roma and I'm part of Martina's team. And I'm here to welcome you to the fourth and final live session of this amazing free workshop series that Martina put together for all of you. And Martina is already here, but we are still gonna wait a few more minutes while everybody joins in. And yeah, so as I mentioned before, today is the fourth and final live session. Last week has been amazing, really, and today we are wrapping up with the cherry on top of the cake. So stick around until the end because also today Martina will be sharing the fourth golden secret of lettering. Remember the game that we have been playing throughout the workshop series? Have you collected the other three golden secrets of lettering that Martina revealed in the past session? I hope you have, because today, when this class ends, we will send you an email with a link to a website with all the replays, and there you will find the button to submit your answers. So if you submit the four golden secrets of lettering, then you stand a chance to win one out of three yearly Adobe Creative Cloud subscriptions. And that's a mind-blowing prize. So yeah, just stick around until the end and be in the lookout for the fourth secret that Martina will be revealing today. And also another reasons to stay until the very end is that we will have an open space for Q&A today at the end. So yeah, I hope you all stick around. I hope you see you there. And yeah, now I will leave you with Martina for this epic final live session.
Thank you, Roma. And give it up for Roma because she's been hosting these sessions like a master. So thank you, Roma. And I will see you at the end. Roma is coming back to host the live Q&A. And I want to say hello to all of you and welcome to the fourth and last session of the Secrets to Success in Lettering Design workshop. It's been a ride together during these past few days. Every one of you showed up to do the work. So I want to take a moment to cheer you on for that, for those that joined for the first time. And wait, my camera is having focus problems. It should come back in a second. Yeah, there we are. So for those that are joining for the first time, I want to let you know that you can catch up with the replays of the sessions from Monday, Wednesday, and Friday last week until the upcoming week. So now I want to share my screen with you so that we can recap what we have been going through in the past sessions. So, you know, in session number 1, I shared what I call the lettering revolution, and you learn how lettering is a timeless craft that is currently an established expertise that could be used in a myriad of applications across hundreds of industries. And hopefully that got or opened your mind to the world of possibilities that you have with lettering. Then in session number 2, you learn about the stages of becoming a lettering designer, right? And that is crucial because now you know where you're standing in your journey and you understand the knowledge gap, what I call the knowledge gap that is holding you back from transitioning to the next step, right? Now, moreover, you saw how success is different for each one of us, right? And you all share your different goals and your different aspirations with lettering. And this way you can stop comparing yourself to others and focus on your own path and where you want to get, right? Because your path is unique and your goals are also unique. Now, in session number 3, you got the complete roadmap so that you can have a blueprint to learn and master lettering, also generate income with your skills, and build a career in lettering design. It's the entire roadmap, and it's the first time that I share with you or with anybody, and I hope it will make it easier for you knowing every step along the way. And these are all resources that you can keep and use in the future. Now, in just a few days, you have learned so much about how to master a craft and become a professional lettering designer. And in this session, I will speak about how lettering designers generate income, plus I will show you the next step on your journey. So for those that are joining today for the first time, I want to say hello. I'm Martina Flor. I'm a lettering artist, author, educator. I'm the founder of the Lettering Seminar. And during our time together today, I'm going to outline how you can generate income with your skills. And specifically, I'm going to share with you the 12 ways in which I have generated income in my career as a lettering artist. And I will show you also how to make a living as a lettering designer. But most importantly, I'm going to show you how to get there with a lot more ease. And it's all because of the lettering roadmap that I have developed behind the Lettering Seminar, which is my signature program. And as I promised in our last session, I will tell you more about it today. And I really cannot wait to tell you all the details because this year is like no other. We have elevated the program in a massive way. And yeah, I don't want to get ahead of myself. So I will take a step back and I will get into what is it that we are gonna cover today. Now, nowadays, there's a myriad of ways to generate income as a lettering designer. And thinking that client work is the only path to earn a living as a lettering designer or a lettering artist is really what's holding back many artists from actually making an income or monetizing their skills. Now, if you adopt a more entrepreneurial mindset when it comes to monetizing your skills, you can start generating income fast and simple. And here are some possible ways in which you can generate income nowadays. Bear in mind that these are just some of them, right? And some of them are more passive than others. And these are the ones that I have personally used and implemented in my business to generate income throughout the years. And I hope this will, the same way that the lettering revolution open your mind to a world of possibilities with lettering, I hope that the income streams that I'm gonna, or the possible ways of generating income with your lettering skills that I'm gonna share with you today are gonna also open your mind in terms of all of the ways you have to generate income and to monetize your skills. So on one hand, you have what I call the traditional streams of income, right? There's the good old client work, right? So getting hired by businesses and companies and brands or publishing houses to create custom artwork for a specific use. For instance, you can create an advertising campaign with your lettering or contribute to an advertising campaign with your lettering. You can create a logotype, a book cover, or a packaging design, right? So this is the good old client work, but there's so many other ways of generating income with your skills. Now, another possible way is licensing. Now, for those that don't know what licensing is where someone uses your artwork for a fee. And the artwork can be licensed by several customers. So you will earn a fee every time that happens, right? So you create one artwork and that artwork generates income with different people that licenses that specific artwork, right? Now, you can also work with an agent and you can partner with someone who will find work for you in exchange for a fee, right? So they take care of the client outreach and the contracts and you deliver the artwork. Now, another way is having your own online shop, right? And you can sell art prints or products. We talked on previous sessions, we talked about Francesca Gavagnini in Italy, who is one of my students, and she started her online shop on Etsy, and she is now building her own online shop after that successful experience selling a few products on an Etsy shop, right? So you can also monetize your skills through digital downloads. So for instance, if you're using a specific brush to create your art, you could also sell it, right? Digital products are really a great way to monetize your expertise. So that's the case of Vera Dramanovsky, who is a lettering artist. She creates these very intricate designs, and people continued asking her, hey, how do you do that? Which brush do you use to create that? And since she had created a brush to create her artwork, a custom brush, she decided to make it available for sale. And this is what she is generating income with. So, and when I say with, is sometimes lettering artists, and oftentimes lettering artists, and that is my case as well, we have a combination of all of this, different streams of income. And that's what makes it really great, that you don't necessarily have all the eggs on one basket. You have different ways in which you can generate income for your business, and you don't depend on exclusively one way of doing that, right? Now, these are the traditional methods, and many of you may be saying, yes, I know that, I've seen that, right? Now, there's some non-traditional, or what I call the non-traditional methods. And these are things like teaching and workshops, right, for the general public. So if you gain experience in what you do, you can start teaching others. And you can do that in person or online. There's marketplaces for online courses, and there's also ways of building your own place to deliver your workshops. You can do it through Zoom. You can do it by opening your studio and welcoming people to learn from you. Now, another way is in-house workshops for teams, and you may have not thought about this. Now, companies allocate budgets for the continuing education of their teams, and you could train them in acquiring new skills. Now, it's interesting because I created, at some point, I created covers for Penguin Random House in specifically the Barcelona branch. And after finishing the project, I mentioned that I was also teaching in-house workshop for teams, and they were immediately interested. So they invited me to conduct a workshop for the design team. And I know you may think, hey, but you're teaching them to do what they're supposed to hire you to do, right? But it's rather the opposite. Actually, they didn't stop hiring me. They continue to hire me more often because I gained trust and authority through that workshop. And by the end of that workshop, they commissioned me to create 3 covers right away. So this is the way these different ways of monetizing your skills can complement one another and empower one another, right? Now, another way is coaching, like teaching, mentoring. You could do that with other artists, for instance, and that could also be a source of revenue, right? Now, you can also have partnerships and influencer programs. So if you have a considerable following on social media, or you have an email list of engaged subscribers, you could generate revenue by promoting products and services of other companies or brands to your audience, right? Now, the focus of my camera is failing right now. Let me just fix it. Ah! All right, there we go. Great. So I was into moving on to memberships. Memberships, you can build your own membership. You can also use things like Patreon, where where followers and fans are subscribing to your content or to some sort of material that you have to deliver for them. Another thing, one that I love, you may have noticed already, is speaking. And I love speaking at conferences and events. And speaking at conferences and events is a great way to generate income, to connect with potential clients, and get your name and work out there. And the last one I want to share with you are books. Now, if you like writing, if you have something to share with the world, you can write books and content, which is really a wonderful way to create recurring revenue through royalties. So you could explore traditional publishing as well as self-publishing. I currently, because of the books that I have published, I have recurring revenue on royalties from those books, right? Now, you can also publish your own books and generate recurring revenue through that. You can do that on several marketplaces and platforms that allow you to publish a book in just a few clicks, right? Now, these are just a few or just some of them. And this is really the myriad of ways in which you can create income with your skills. And this leads to the fourth and final secret of lettering, which is this one that I'm gonna bring out of my cup right now, which is that with the tools and the resources at your fingertips right now, there's never been a better moment, and let me just put this on the camera. There's never been a better moment to thrive as a lettering designer. And I truly believe that there's never been a better moment to make a living and make an income doing the work you love. Just let me stop sharing because I know that for some of you, this is too small. So there we go. Here you are. Write down this secret of lettering. Wait. Okay. So there you are. This is the fourth secret of lettering. So there's never been a better moment to thrive as a lettering designer because there's so many tools, so many ways in which you could monetize your expertise. And there's never been a better moment to just take control over what you can do with your skills, right? So write down the fourth secret of lettering and let's move on with the rest of the presentation. Now, what is interesting is that even though I not only believe this, but I've seen this happening throughout the years of working with hundreds of aspiring lettering artists, I realized that this is where many of you get stuck. And many of you experience tons of frustration because you start creating work and you do it consistently and then you become really good at doing what you do. And at some point you want to start monetizing your skills and you hit roadblocks, right? So I've seen many of you struggling with things like monetizing your skills and landing your first gigs and things like building a business around your skills, right? And also adding different revenues of income to your business. And this is why this year I have elevated the Lettering Seminar, which is my signature program, to cover all of these aspects as well. Now, in the previous session, I shared with you the lettering roadmap, which is exactly the one that I have built behind the lettering seminar. And this year, the program covers the entire roadmap because of this, because I've seen that happening for many of you, that when you start doing great work, you hit these roadblocks, right? And I'm really excited to tell you about it. But first, I need to have your permission. So please write on the chat if you want me to tell you about the Lettering Seminar program, which is my signature program. And it is the program that honestly, I cannot wait to share with you every detail because I think is one of the greatest things that my team and I have put together. So let me know in the chat if you want to hear about it. This year, we have elevated the program to cover the entire lettering roadmap, but also we have a dream team of instructors that is like, oh my God, it's a dream come true. And you will see when I start naming the instructors. Oh yes, okay, amazing. Leticia is saying, of course. Daniela is saying, yes. Sarah is saying, yes. Okay, amazing. You're gonna love this. And you're gonna be like, wow. And I'm like, wow, because my team and I have worked so hard to put this program together and to elevate it to what it has become. So I'm really proud of this, of showing this to the world for the first time. And I'm really happy that you also want to hear about it and you are giving me permission to tell you all the details. Now, before we get into the details, I want to take a step back, and I cannot wait to tell you really, but I want to take this step by step. Now, in order to master the art and business of hand lettering, we have got to understand where you're coming from. Because I know that many of you, and you shared that with me in the very first session, I know that many of you are just getting started, right? And you hear me today speaking about monetizing your skills and landing your first gigs, and you're wondering like, oh my God, this is just too far along the way. I just want to get started. I just want to understand how to start learning lettering. And I know that many of you are getting started, and you feel overwhelmed by the amount of resources out there, right? And you want to get through that, and you want to start creating beautiful lettering work that you are really proud of, right? And some of you are farther along in that journey, right? And you have been doing lettering for a while, and you want to monetize your skills, and you want to build a career around your passion. And you're wondering like, how do I do that, right? And you're here because you want to move forward and make progress. You want to move forward in this, in the second session, I shared the different stages of becoming a lettering designer. And you are all in different stages, and you're here because you want to move forward. You know that there's something waiting for you in your next stage, and you want to make progress, but somewhat you haven't done that yet. You haven't been able to do it. And the fact is that old habits and beliefs really stop people from getting what they want more than anything else, I believe. And they keep you stuck, and it happens without you realizing. So you continue doing the same thing over and over, hoping that it will bring you results, right? And you don't realize that if you keep on doing the same thing, you will keep on having the same results. And I know that dealing with self-doubt and frustration can be really tough, because this is what makes our mind radio, which I spoke about several times in our sessions. This is what makes our mind radio speaks faster than ever. And this is where you start wondering things like, do I have what it takes to create beautiful lettering and build a career with it? Maybe I'm not made for this, right? And this is not a cool feeling, but I also want to tell you that this is totally normal. And to be honest, a lot of successful lettering artists have had these very thoughts, and I did as well. I remember sitting down to work on my first studio space, which is this one, was also my bedroom. I shared this picture with you in the first session. And I was also wondering, hey, am I cut to do this? Maybe I should just leave it and go do something else, right? Maybe I just don't have what it takes to create beautiful work that people will even pay for, right? Because who would pay me for doing something that I would be doing anyways, right? And then I realized something, that, I could let this stop me from getting what I wanted. So I could let these thoughts become the truth, or I could tap into all of that energy and time that I spent second guessing myself and challenge it so it gets me closer to my goals. Because you will agree with me that second guessing yourself takes a lot of energy, right? This mind radio that I speak about, this takes a lot of energy. And let me know in the chat if you have ever experienced that. But I know that when I start second guessing myself and I start thinking like, well, I don't have what it takes, and perhaps this is not for me, this takes a lot of energy, right? And yes, Branor, who will pay me for doing something that I'd be doing anyways? Yeah, we have all said that, right? But the great news is that if you feel this way, it's actually a good thing because you have all this energy, you have all the strength you need. You just need to channel it into something that that brings you forward, right? You need to use this energy that you're now wasting in this mind radio, and channel it, use it in a better way. And nothing will make you feel better than really taking action towards making your goal a reality. So what actions to take? I will share with you that in a few moments. But I want to tell you that nowadays, before we get into all of the rest of the details, let's look into the facts. Every year, there are aspiring lettering artists just like you who are successfully learning hand lettering and creating beautiful work and even turning their passion into income. I've shared many stories during these sessions with you. I spoke about Rick Retnak, Clara Tarantz, Eva, Andrea, Alana, and many more. I shared their stories and what they are actually doing right now. These are students inside my academy, so I have followed their journey and their progress pretty, firsthand, right? And I see that happening inside my student community every day. So every year, there are aspiring lettering artists just like you who are successfully learning the craft and doing this. And in fact, there are more people today who do that than ever before, because as I said before, there's never been a better time to do this. We have all the tools, the resources, everything is accessible to us, right? And with all this information, it's never been easier, right? Now, I don't want to tell you that it is easy, because that wouldn't be true, right? Nothing that is worthwhile doing requires, it's easy. It all requires your effort, right? But with everything, or what I want to tell you, and my camera is still having trouble focusing. There we go. What I want to pass on to you is that with everything that is available to us nowadays is really the absolute best time to make this happen, right? Especially if you are committed to knowing how to master the art and business of hand lettering, right? Because as I said in one of the sessions, you need both, right? If you want to really master the skill and monetize it, you need to master both. You need to create great work, but you also need to have the systems, the frameworks to get that work out in the world and connect with the people that you can help the best, right? And I think that will allow you to have the opportunity to create stunning lettering work and get paid for doing something you love. And I asked you about this in previous sessions, but I want to ask you again, how would that feel? How would that feel to have the opportunity to create stunning lettering work for you and get paid for doing something you love, for doing something that you will still be doing anyways, right? Because as I said before, I think that it's hard for us to believe, and let me know in the chat, how would that feel? I think for many of us, it's hard to believe that someone will pay us for doing something we love. Because if they wouldn't pay us, we will be doing that anyways, right? Now, how great would it feel to be able to really do what you love every single day? To wake up every day and say, I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna create the work that I really enjoy, right? Now, Cassia is saying fulfilling. Anu is saying awesome. Aliona, fulfilling. Abigail, confident and flourishing, that creative accomplishment. Ran, rewarding. Union big, playful and fun. Veronica, relieved. Rona is saying, I'm not sure I can put that into words. Maru, freedom. Judith, heaven. Vale, fulfilling. So that is what we are talking about here. And this is what I've been telling you throughout the sessions. That is like, yes, we are talking about a creative craft. Yes, we are talking about learning hand lettering, but at the end of the day, we're speaking about much more than that, right? Because you and I know that this is just an instrument to unlock something a lot stronger, right? Lettering is the instrument to unlock the possibility to do work that you are really happy about, proud of, and do that every day, right? And think about having a community of other lettering artists who like you, like what you have experienced throughout this workshop, throughout this amazing chat where you have all participated. And think about having this community supporting you, who are on the same journey, all committed to creating beautiful lettering work and making a living with it. Now, in the VIP sessions, so after this, the live sessions, I had a VIP session with some members, and I mentioned in that session, and that I want to bring that bit out here for you. I mentioned that when I launched my career as a lettering artist, I had just moved to Berlin. I am originally from Argentina, so I had just moved to Berlin, Germany, to start a new career for myself, right? And I remember that I didn't know anybody. I didn't have a connections. So one thing that I did at that time is that I joined a typographic community here in Berlin, which is called Typostammtisch. It's a typographic meetup that happens every month or every 2 months. And that changed a lot of things for me. That had tremendous impact on me because I was in a room with other people who were making a living doing what I wanted to do. And that made me think and believe that I could do it as well. That made me think, okay, if they can do it, I can do it as well, right? If they can make a living with lettering design or letter design, if they can do it, I can do it as well, right? And this is, I think, the opportunity that we have today. And this is why I'm so passionate about helping you master the art and business of hand lettering. And this is the reason also why I created the lettering seminar, which is my signature program, and that I promised that I would tell you about it today. And this year is very important and relevant for us because we have made great shifts in this lettering seminar. And I'm gonna tell you all about it. But I just want to say that if you're an aspiring lettering artist who is just starting and you aren't making any progress, or even if you have been doing lettering for a while and you want to, you're more advanced and you want to start landing those first gigs and building a career doing what you love, I think the lettering seminar is really a program for you and can really help you. Now, I believe that achieving your creative goals will require more than just absorbing the information. It will require for you to do something different. As I said it in the very beginning, by doing the same things that you have been doing so far, you will get the same results, right? So to achieve your goals, it will require to do something different, right? And that means staying open to learn and do the work. And inside the lettering seminar, we create the perfect place for you to do that work without getting sidetracked. And this year, and this is what I wanted to get to, we aim to turn it into the #1 lettering program globally. So we work hard for several months to elevate the program, to turn it into the #1 lettering program globally. And I believe that we have made it. And you see once I show you all the details of the program. But one of the main reasons is that this is the only program that provides the entire roadmap, from learning and mastering hand lettering all the way to building a career in lettering design. Because I walked the entire roadmap, right? I was right there in the beginning, wondering how to get started, and I went through all the stages of becoming a lettering designer, right? And I have walked the entire roadmap, and this is the roadmap that we have built behind the program, right? And inside it's all you need to master the art and business of hand lettering in one place. And this is what we have created inside the program. And this is one of the main reasons why I think we have turned it into the #1 program in the world. So let's take a minute and talk about what's included in the content of the lettering seminar and how it can help you master the art and business of lettering design, I believe, easier and faster. Now, the lettering seminar was specifically designed for aspiring lettering designers, no matter your background, right? So we have had students from all possible backgrounds. So architects, graphic designers, animators. We have had people working in IT and programming, right? So no matter your background, the lettering seminar is structured and designed in a way that you can follow the process, right? And it is structured to break this down, the entire process, step by step, and to show you what to focus on next to make progress quickly, right? And it's broken down in 6 modules, right? So the modules are delivered throughout or over the course of 8 weeks. And during that time, I will walk you throughout the process so that you know exactly how to create or you learn exactly how to create a stunning lettering, and then you can turn it into income. You can start monetizing your skills and build a business with your expertise, right? And all of this without getting sidetracked by the usual frustrations and questions, and without getting distracted with other things, right? Now, this is what the seminar curriculum includes. So we will start with foundations. I spoke about foundations and how important they are. So I don't know if you remember, but in the first session, let me remember, in the second session, sorry, we spoke about the fact that every game has its own rules. And in order to play the game of lettering, you need to learn its rules. So you will learn all the foundations here, and we will also help you train your typographic eye. And remember that session in which I shared the 20%, it was the last session where I shared the 20% that will bring you the 80% of the results when it comes to the foundations of lettering. So I mentioned that calligraphy is that 20% that will bring you 80% of the results. And of course, we have a specific lessons dedicated to teach you and show you the principles of calligraphy that will change the game for you, to be honest. Now, in the second module, you're gonna learn different lettering styles, and you will expand what I call your vocabulary as a lettering artist. As I always say that as lettering artists, we are telling story through letter forms, right? And by learning different styles, different lettering styles, you will expand your vocabulary as an artist, right? You will also learn how to find inspiration and how to use it in your own work, all while staying away from the rabbit hole of social media. Now, module number 3, this is where you start mastering hand sketching, and you will get past your objections of I don't know how to draw, because the techniques we teach here are bulletproof, right? Now, in the module number 4, we'll move on to digital ground. You will learn how to use Adobe Illustrator to digitize your work, and you will learn a technique that will, as I say, will let your perfectionism go wild. And you will also learn techniques to add effects to your work and go all the way to a finished piece and make your lettering look professional. Then we will look into portfolio building, right? And setting up the foundations to start charging for your work. We will look into strategies for landing your first gigs and generating income. And in module number 6, you will see how to build a sustainable business around your expertise in lettering design. We will see aspects of branding and audience building. You will explore and put in action the myriad of ways in which you can generate income as a lettering artist, right? Which some of them I share with you today, just to open your possibilities to what is available for you as a lettering designer, right? Now, as soon as you register for the lettering seminar, you will get access to the private students area, where you will immediately get started with the first module. You will be welcomed by us and by our community manager. Then the modules will be delivered weekly, right? So it's an 8-week program, and it will be delivered in the form of bite-sized trainings and resources that you can implement right away. And I will show you also how we're gonna support you throughout the way, because this is not just about the content, it's about a lot more things, right? So every week we will deliver a different module of the program, and throughout this weeks, you will create your own lettering piece as well, and you will work through. The concept of the program is that you not only absorb the information, but you also put it in action right away. Now, additionally, you will have trainings with a dream team of instructors that I will tell you about in a few minutes, because I'm extremely excited about this. And just for you to, because I know that many of you are wondering, okay, how much time do I need to dedicate to this? So we see students dedicating around 1 to 3 hours per week to go through the material. So this depends on whether you want to follow the program live or you want to do it at your own pace. But the time it takes to implement varies depending on your ability, your experience, how much time you want to invest in the program. But the good news is that you will have lifetime access to all of the material, so you will be able to reference it whenever you need and as many times as you would like. So our students do that. They access the material often and they go review some of the parts. And throughout the way, you will be fully supported by live Q&A sessions. So these are weekly Q&A sessions. So if you are struggling with something in particular, or you are getting sidetracked, or you have too many questions, then these are the sessions for you. And these are the sessions that also are gonna keep you on track and help you solve these roadblocks that oftentimes are the ones that hold us back, right? Because we have a question, we are wondering if this is right or not, and then we need that extra support to move forward. And this is what you will get inside the Q&As. And I believe that the Q&As also help you gain momentum and gain progress faster. So you will also access our community events. These are intimate brainstorm and connection sessions where we get together to exchange ideas, we collect feedback. And also, I have to say that it's a little bit like feeling less alone in our journeys, because I know, and you know this, that oftentimes we try to figure this out by ourselves. And oftentimes learning a craft and mastering a craft and building a career around the craft and based on your skills is a lot about sitting down and doing the work. And oftentimes this can make you feel lonely. And I think that these sessions allow for connection and also to feel less lonely along the way. Right? And if life, sometimes for many of us, and I think you will agree with me and you will resonate with this, that sometimes life gets on the way of achieving your goals because things happen, right? And you need a place to get things done. And I think this is what becomes the place for our students. This is a place where they come and they know that for, in this hour and a half that they will be here in the brainstorm and connect sessions, they will be doing the work, right? So if they get to do one thing that week, they will accomplish it on that session. Now, next, you're gonna get access to our private community. And this is not a Facebook group. This is just a private community in our private platform, right? And this is where all the students hang out and where they share their work and they get feedback, right? And if you ever wonder where to find a tribe of like-minded people that is there for you at any time to celebrate your wins and to give you feedback on your work, well, this is it. Here it is inside our student community. And really, I believe that you will find a tribe of motivated international aspiring lettering artists that really want to see you win. I've never seen such an amazing energy like I've seen inside our community, right? And you, of course, when you join the lettering seminar, you will get an invitation to join the community platform, and you, of course, through that, you will also have access to expert support. And you will also have access to me because I'm also participating in the community. And this is our support team for 2024. So that no question goes unanswered. We want to make everybody feel seen and also to get the feedback and to get their questions answered. And this is the team that we have put together for this year. And some of them are alumni of the lettering seminar. So they know exactly what you're going through and they know the content of the program from A to Z, right? Now, if you're wondering who is this program for, I want to tell you that this is for you, or I would say that the people who get the biggest benefit from this seminar are overall those that are open-minded and committed and are willing to be there, share, and do the work, right? So this seminar is for you if you're a curious, creative person who wants to learn a craft and create beautiful work and build an additional income or side hustle. So someone like Clara Tarratz, I think I share Clara's story. Oh, I shared it in the VIP session. So I share Clara's story in the VIP session, but I want to share it with you. So Clara is an architect. She lives in Barcelona. And Clara came in the lettering seminar as a complete beginner. She was very interested in lettering, but she had no background in lettering design. And she came in the lettering seminar and she learned the craft. She was also participating in some live sessions that we had here in my studio. And she got the chance to level up her skills. And she did it at such a level that she built the confidence to participate recently in a wine label contest in the city where she lives. So she went from being clueless of how to get started to presenting her work to compete among other designers and artists in a wine label contest. And I'm so proud of Clara for all the progress that she has made. Now, it is also for you if you are a professional creative, right, that wants to learn an expertise or add a new service to your business, because I know that many of you are freelancers or graphic designers, and you're wondering, okay, how can I gain an expertise that gives me an edge and allows me also to create work that is more interesting, to attract more interesting assignments, right? So someone like David, for instance, David is one of our most active members. In fact, he is part of our instructors team this year. I just share with you the team of instructors, of expert instructors that are part of the Lettering Seminar 2024, and he was invited to be a part because he's so committed. He is such a great person as well, and he's a digital content artist that went through the Lettering Seminar, and he has been creating work weekly. And added lettering to his skill set as a content creator. And I also share with you, I think, throughout the sessions, the story of David Bauer, who is was also a part of our community. He is a motion designer. And after going through the lettering seminar, so he is a motion designer that when I met him, he said like he didn't want to be the After Effects guy anymore. He felt that he was getting animation jobs, but not really interesting for him. So after going through the lettering seminar, he started showcasing his lettering work in his portfolio and started attracting more interesting projects when it came to creating animations, right? So now he is attracting projects that have to do with creating titles. So the starting titles for movies, which is really interesting for him and is really like a dream project, right? So this is for you if you're like David or David. And it's for you if you're an aspiring lettering artist who wants to create an incredible career that allows you to work from wherever you are in the world. I remember that when I stepped into this world, one of my goals was to be able to do that because I was a graphic designer who had a day job, and I wanted to have that kind of flexibility to first manage my calendar and also be able to travel from while I was working, right, or work from different places in the world. So if you are behind these goals, and as I always say, everybody has different goals, and this is why I'm naming the different profiles that could that this program could serve, right? Because each one of you has different goals, right? And Paula, for instance, when she joined the lettering seminar, she was after creating more interesting work. She is a graphic designer, and she found a tribe of like-minded artists and also the guidance that she needed. She started creating work consistently and beautiful work, and she's now in the process of building her business as a lettering artist. I think something that happened to Paula is that she built confidence in her own work. She started seeing the results and she started believing that she could do it, and now she's actually doing it, right? So that's how powerful it can be. And if you see yourself in any of these stories I just shared, and you want to start making progress towards your goals, as I said before, each one of you has different goals. Each one of you wants to get to different stages of becoming a lettering designer, right? But no matter which stage you are and to what stage you want to go, the lettering seminar is really a program that supports you all along the way, right? Now, this is not all. There's other ways in which you will get supported throughout the program, and this is what I've been hoping to share with you from the very beginning. And these are really resources that make it even easier for you to get inspired as well as really get results. And this is why this year we have assembled a dream team of instructors, which are accomplished artists who are really masters in what they do and who will be sharing their knowledge to help you move forward. So the first member is our very own Elias Prado. Elias is a lettering artist, and he's gonna teach you how to start easy with Adobe Illustrator. Now, if you're new to Adobe Illustrator and you feel overwhelmed about learning a new software, Elias is really the best person to learn from. Inside our academy, we call Elias our digital master, and he will give you all you need to get you started with Adobe Illustrator so that you can start using this software for your own professional work with lettering in no time, really. Now, the next training is with lettering artist and animator Stefan Kunz. You might know him already. He will teach you how to bring your lettering to life with animation. This training will show you how to take your design and set it in motion in a few steps, which is, I think, super useful for creating commercial artwork for advertising and social media, which is one of the biggest applications of lettering as an income source. The next up is Katie and Ilana from Good Type. You may also know Katie and Ilana from Good Type. They will teach you how to generate passive. And I'm kind of smiling and laughing because these are the best people in the industry. And I can't really can't believe my eyes that we have this dream team of instructors teaching these classes for you inside the lettering seminar. And I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited to attend these classes myself. And I know that you're excited about this as well. So we will have Ilana and Katie from Good Type. They will teach you how to generate passive income through licensing your work for products like greeting cards, apparel, gifts or tote bags and all of that. And this training is going to give you the step-by-step, plus it's going to open a world of possibilities for you, right? And this way, or through this training, you're going to be able to bring more consistency to your art business through licensing, right? Now, the fourth session is with the amazing instructor, Shani Aravena from Gianni Guiche & Co. She will show you how to bridge the gap between classic calligraphy and contemporary lettering. I think Gianni is perfect for this training. This training is gonna inspire you and open up a new world of possibilities of storytelling with letter forms. And Gianni is a genius at that, and is also has an extensive portfolio where she can show you how to exactly do that, how to turn a brushstroke into an expression that tells a story. Now, another bonus training that we have is with Will Patterson, and with him you will learn how to create custom logotypes for branding, which is one of the most profitable applications of lettering. This is really a gold mine for aspiring artists who want to specialize in logotype creation or want to incorporate logotype creation in their skill set. And Will is going to show you how to blend the art of lettering with also the strategic thinking of branding, right? Because you need both in order to create great logotype work. Now, the other training is with yours truly. I will show you how to price your work effectively. So if you're struggling to set prices for your work without, finding that sweet spot of not undercharging and not scaring clients away, this training is going to remove that guesswork and is going to provide you with a simple framework that you can really follow right away. And lastly, and this is the mysterious part of our program, is that we are hosting a surprise Q&A with an Inspiring Master, what we call an Inspiring Master. And it's a great opportunity to get inspired and get access to an accomplished lettering artist who has carved their path in the world of lettering and pick their brain. This is a unique opportunity. You will have the chance to ask questions live, and we will reveal who that person is once you join the lettering seminar. And we are adding a little bit of mystery to this, but yes, this is all what is included, or these are all the bonus trainings that are included and complementing your learning inside the lettering seminar. And by the way, for those that sign up in the next 24 hours, I'm going to send you my ampersand cap. Now, this is gonna represent your commitment to lettering and to walk the entire roadmap. And I want to tell you that this ampersand cap has superpowers, and you will get them with the cap if you sign up within the next 24 hours to the lettering seminar. We're gonna send it to you. Now, all these bonuses, they were designed with you in mind, so that you have all that extra help that you need to go above and beyond. And that also complement what is already in the lettering seminar, right? And they're designed to help you overcome the biggest challenges and to also open new doors with lettering for you, right? And each one in this dream team of instructors and the training that they will be delivering have been intentionally curated to help you learn and master the art and business of lettering design easier and faster, right? Now, speaking of being intentional, when I told my team that I wanted to make TLS the #1 program in the world, and I know this is a big claim, right? And when I went with them, I remember we were at the retreat here in Berlin, we had a team retreat, and I said to them, hey, I want to elevate this program to become the number one in the world. So let's write down what is it that it needs to become the number one program, right? And one thing that I mentioned that it should have for sure is that it should be accessible in many ways. So this is why you will have lifetime access to the program, to the 2024 program. The program is also now translated to Spanish, Portuguese, and German, and is also accessible from mobile and desktop. That means that nothing gets in the way of learning. You could learn wherever you are, at a lunch break, while commuting, right? So the program is accessible from your mobile, and it's at your fingertips, right? So nothing gets on the way of learning. And I've also included a 100% money back guarantee. So this program has worked for hundreds of creatives, and I know it will work for you, but I want to make it accessible and risk-free for you. So if you sign up and you think this program is not a good fit for you, and for some reason, you want to get out, I don't want to retain you, and that's why we have included this guarantee. So you can try the lettering seminar for 14 days, and if it's not everything that I say it is, and you don't feel like we have delivered, we will send you a refund, right? Now, you have seen the program that we have put together, and it's pretty incredible. I'm so proud and so happy about the program that we have put together with my small team, because we are a small team of passionate people working together, making this possible, right? And you have seen that the lettering seminar really can help you get results and save you time in that sense, right? And no matter in which stage of your journey you are. Now, I know that you have alternatives, right? So I want to look at them. And I know that you're thinking, well, there's so much things to access out there, right? There's so much content and information out there. But I want to ask you, what will it cost you if you were to try and learn all of this by yourself? If you have to buy all of the books and sign and read them, and sign up, and also distill what works and what doesn't, right? And then sign up for the workshops with all the instructors that we have, the dream team of instructors that we have this year. Or if you have to try to get also disconnected bits from YouTube and the tips that you get on TikTok and on Instagram, right? I know that many of you have gone down the rabbit hole of social media to learn this. And you have probably feel now that you have wasted hours of your precious time. And perhaps you didn't get any out of it, right? This is how I feel when I go down the rabbit hole of social media. I feel like it feels like I'm learning a lot, I'm getting a lot of tips, but once I'm out, it's like I didn't get anything out of it, right? Now, this is an option for you. You could try to put all the pieces of the puzzle together, right? Or even worse, what if what will it cost you if you would give up on it? If you did nothing at all, right? If you would stay really stuck at the stage in which you are right now if you're just starting without getting one single letter piece done and knowing that you could do work that you're really proud of every single day, right? Well, I believe that there's another way. And when you add up all the hours you have spent trying to do it alone, not to mention how you feel about it and the frustrations of not getting what you want quickly, then, a different approach makes sense. And I always say that learning and education can be pivotal in one's life. And it has been pivotal in my life. So in the early stages, when I was trying to learn the craft of lettering and I was trying to figure things out on my own, enrolling in a lettering design program changed the course of my career. So after, and I always speak about this, after that course, after that year, I pivoted careers. I started doing something new, and I launched my career as a lettering artist. So that's how strong learning something can be. And later on, when I was transitioning from professional, right, and I wanted to, I was already a professional lettering artist, and I wanted to build a team and become a leader. So for me, learning meant investing in business coaching and business training, right? And this paid over and over again, right? It's the thing that allowed me to go from one stage to the other, right? And that knowledge gap is the one that you need to bridge in order to move on to your next stage. And we spoke about this in session number 2 of this workshop. And this is why I personally created the lettering seminar, because I wanted to include in one place that thing that I didn't have, that thing that I had to piece together through different trainings, through investing in different educational experiences. And I wanted to create one place, one program that included the entire roadmap. And I know that the learning seminar can be instrumental in getting you there where you want to be. So let's review together what you get access to when you sign up to the learning seminar 2024, right? So you will get access to lifetime access to the lettering seminar 2024. You will also have access to the live Q&A sessions and the Brainstorm and Connect sessions that I spoke about, these live sessions that happen every week. You will access to our private community platform. You will also have access to the trainings by our dream team of instructors. So Easy Start with Adobe Illustrator with Elias Prado, Bring Your Lettering to Life with Stefan Kunz, Licensing for Artists with Katie and Ilana from Good Type, Calligraphy to Lettering with Shani Aravena of Shani and Guilla and Co., Custom Lettering Logotype for Branding with Will Patterson, Pricing for Artists, special training with me, and access to surprise exclusive Q&A with a lettering master, which is you're gonna find out who that person is once you join the lettering seminar. Now, the investment is one-time payment of $1,449. You can also sign up with 6 payments of $269 or 3 payments of $529, right? And of course, we offer our money-back guarantee for 14 days. And you can already enroll to the lettering seminar. Enrollment will be open until Tuesday next week. That is April 16th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. And we open registrations for a limited period of time because we want to focus, open the registration for the program, and then focus in delivering the program, in supporting our students, right? And I will walk you through the entire process step by step so that you can start creating beautiful lettering and monetize your skills. And if you follow what I will show you inside the lettering seminar, you will make progress. And this is what I can promise you. And I think I mentioned in session number 3, what I share with you, the lettering roadmap, that, and it's one of the secrets of lettering, which is, mastering something, mastering the art and the business of lettering involves following a process and sticking to it. And inside the lettering seminar, we're gonna show you that process, right? And I'm gonna take you by the hand and we're gonna walk you through the entire process of learning and mastering hand lettering and building a career doing something you love, right? And registration period is gonna be open until Tuesday next week. And we open registrations for the program just once a year, right? So it will not open again until next year. It's similar to a college class. So once the registration period is closed, is complete, Everyone begins the class together, and my team and I, we make ourselves available to support you. And yes, this is what you get when you sign up for the Lettering Seminar 2024. And as you look now to make a decision whether this is a program for you, I just want you to know this, that if you're feeling stuck with learning and mastering all the things you need to create stunning lettering work, or if you are struggling to monetize your skills and build a sustainable career doing something you love, I want to say that this is totally normal, right? We all go through those stages. For most of us, the biggest challenge is really to try to manage all of this on top of all of the other responsibilities that we have, our jobs, our families, our friends, if you have kids, right? Life is really, as I always say, life is really an ongoing competition for your time and attention. And it's really a competition you rarely win, right? But it doesn't need to be like that. And I believe that by making your goals a priority and having what you need to make it a reality, right? And to keep you accountable, you can interrupt the pattern and get where you want to go, right? I really believe that by making your goals a priority and put them first, you can get there where you want to go, right? And I want you to ask yourself, and I ask you this several times throughout the sessions. So I ask you, what will a life look like what would you like to achieve with your creative skills? What would your work and life look like once you achieve that? And you have shared that with me throughout the sessions. You have all seen what is possible, right? And each one of you are having different aspirations, right? And each one of you is looking at the future in a different way, right? But knowing how to master the art and business of hand lettering and having a roadmap and the guidance and the accountability along the way will really give you, I always say that it's like an instrument to get there faster, right? It's an instrument, it's a tool to get there faster where you want to be, which is essentially creating work that you're really proud of and that people will gladly pay for, right? And I want to ask you how long have you waited for this, right? How many times have you pushed this goal to the side? And I want to show these comments that you have done throughout the days, because as I said before, this is really powerful. These are really powerful realizations. And these are ultimately the things that learning an expertise like lettering could unlock for you, right? And you have today the opportunity to do something different and about it right now. So I want to invite you to join us inside the lettering seminar. I'm gonna stay with Roma. So I'm gonna invite Roma back to take some questions. Let me just go back. Roma, come in. So I'm gonna invite Roma back to take some questions. And I'm here to answer any questions you may have to help you make an informed decision whether this is a program for you. I just want to say that registration for the lettering seminar are already open. So you can click on the link that Roma shared on the chat and go check out our website. If not, I will share that in a minute with you. You just head back to theletteringseminar.com and you can find, there you are. So you can find it at the top of the chat. You can go ahead and head to theletteringseminar.com and join us inside the lettering seminar. Remember that those that join in the next 24 hours will get one of these from me, right? And this has superpowers. So Roma, Take it away.
Hello, hello.
Hello,
Wow.
Roma. So which questions do we have on the chat? I would love to answer those questions. Let me just take a little bit, a sip of water. Oh, I'm
Sure.
so excited,
Yes,
Roma.
we do
This
have.
is this is the
I
first
know,
time
me
that
too.
I
I've
know,
been listening
no.
to you. I'm like,
Yes.
and also reading the chat. Everybody's excited. So, yeah, this is
So
amazing.
just for
But
those,
yes, we
just
do
for
have
those
some questions.
just give you a little bit of Roma before you get started. Give you a little bit of background information. It's like Roma has been in our team for 4 months now, and she came in exactly in the moment where we were elevating the program and we were engaging the dream team of instructors and all of that. And she really made such a great team member throughout these months. And I think Roma is also very excited to bring this to life because she has been invested in making this happen. So, Roma, which questions do we have?
Yes. Oh, thank you, Martina. All right, so yeah, we do have a lot of questions actually for the lettering seminar. So one of them is like if this is gonna be in different languages, or is only in English. I think you already said something, but yeah, we do have that question.
Yes. So just to answer directly to the person who asked this, do you have the name?
Um, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have it.
It's okay. It's okay. So we have made the course, the program available in several languages. So we currently cover Spanish, Portuguese, and German. So all lessons have closed captions in these three languages. I want to tell you that many of our students, so we have a very international student roster. In fact, I am very international myself. English is not my native language. So if English is not your native language, and this is what, because I think that many of those that are asking are wondering, okay, will I feel comfortable speaking in English? I understand all the lessons and the live sessions? And I want to tell you that you will be in a room with people like you. So many of our students, because it's so international, and that what makes it so great, many of our students, English is not their first language. And of course, each one of the trainings will have automatic captions or closed captions in your language so that you can follow along without missing any bit of information. So if you are a non-native English speaker, you will feel totally comfortable inside the program. In fact, many of our students are not native English speakers, and I have told you the stories of many of them throughout these sessions. So yeah, you're more than welcome to join the program.
Yes, and also we have a question that is Ran. Ran is asking, are the live sessions, is there a timetable for the live sessions as well?
Yeah, so the live sessions are scheduled, because we have such an international student roster, we schedule them in a way that will serve all of our students. Now, you can join the sessions live, and if you cannot make it to join the session live because of work or whatever reason, we provide replays for all of the sessions inside our student hub. So you will never miss a bit of information inside the program, right? And so that when it comes to the live trainings with our dream team of instructors, but when it comes to our Q&As and brainstorm and connect sessions, they happen in different times so that you will always have an opportunity to join, right? So we offer different or variable times so that you will always find an opportunity to join wherever you are in the world. So I hope that answers your question, Ran.
Yeah, and then we have Catherine. She's asking, the bonus sessions are included in the fee, or do they have to be purchased separately?
No, yes. This is all you see here. It's all included. in a one-time payment of $1,449. And if you pay in 6 payments or 3 payments, you also get access to all of this. So all of what you have seen, all of the things that I have told you about, the live sessions with our dream team of instructors, the live Q&As and connect sessions, the lifetime access to the lettering seminar, everything is included in the tuition for this program. So Catherine,
Yes.
I hope I answer all of. I know it's hard to believe, Catherine. I know it's hard to believe, but all of this is part of the program. That's why I'm so freaking excited about this, because I think it's the best thing we have created in the past years. And it's interesting, just to give you a little bit of an anecdote here, but I was mentioning in one of the VIP sessions, I was mentioning that creating or networking or connecting with other lettering artists is such an important asset in your career. And I didn't understand this, or I didn't realize this until recently, and specifically for this occasion, where I had to connect or reach out to each one of these lettering artists and accomplished designers who I personally know. And all of them said yes, right? And this is because throughout the years, I built my connections. I built my network of other lettering artists where we support one another. If Stefan Kunz will ask me to teach inside of his program, I would just go ahead and teach, right? And the same I will do for each one of these dream team of instructors that we have here, right? So I just wanted to mention this because I think that inside the lettering seminar, this is also part of the big opportunity that you have here, that you're not only accessing training and content and Q&A sessions, you are accessing a tribe of people that will become your support system for years to come, right? The same way that this dream team of instructors has been my support system for my entire career, right? These are people that I have met through engaging in educational experiences, through learning, through going to conferences, right? And I think the lettering seminar is a place to create that or to find that for yourself. I opened a lot of windows here, but I'm really passionate about this topic, and Catherine, I wanted to let you know that this is also part of joining the learning seminar. Not only all the trainings that you see listed here, but also that great opportunity of building a support system for you and your career. Roma,
Yes.
what's next?
All right. We also have a question that is from B Girl Super Linda, and it says, what tools does one need for the lettering seminar?
Can you repeat the name?
Yeah, it's B Girl Super F Linda.
Big girl, super F Linda. Okay, I'm gonna call you big girl, okay? So, big girl, you don't need much. There's an analog part of the seminar where you need pencil, paper, tracing paper, which is this transparent paper. You will easily find out all of the materials that you need. We will provide you with the list. So you need that for the analog part of the workshop, of the seminar. Then you will need a computer with Adobe Illustrator installed. What else? That's it. If you use an iPad and you feel comfortable sketching and drawing in an iPad, you can bring that along, but you don't need it. So that will be it. You just need pencil, paper, and a computer with Adobe Illustrator installed. That's all. Not much.
Yeah, and then there's somebody, so this is Soyeon, Kang, and it's asking, does the program have everything it takes from zero to professional lettering artist?
Can you repeat that? I was writing the name of Suyon, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it asks, does the program have everything it takes from zero to professional letter artist?
Correct, Suyon. So I mentioned, in session number 3, I shared of this workshop, I shared what I call the lettering roadmap. And this is the exact roadmap that is built behind the program, right? So this goes from being clueless where to start, right? Learning hand lettering, mastering hand lettering, all the way to building a career and a business in lettering design. So it covers the entire roadmap, all of the stages that we have seen of becoming a lettering designer, and also the entire roadmap from learning and mastering the skill. So if you are just starting, this is going to give you a solid foundation to get started from. And even for those advanced lettering artists that have been doing lettering for a while, I know because it has happened to other students that they have been doing lettering for a while, and they go through the first lessons or modules of the program, and they're like, oh, I didn't know this. I've been doing this wrong for years, right? So the foundational modules, I think, are useful for at every stage of your journey, whether you're just starting and if you are an advanced lettering artist. But then we help you through the entire process of building your portfolio, right, and landing your first gigs, and then building a business with your lettering skills, right? So Suyon, yes, it covers the entire roadmap, and I share with you the entire roadmap on on workshop number 3. So you can see exactly, the path that you're gonna walk with us. I hope that answers your question, Suyon.
Yes, and then Shakimenko, Christina, she's asking, when do the classes start?
Jackie, you mentioned, no?
Yeah.
Jackie. So Jackie, the class starts. So we open registration until April 16th. I'm hoping that if you're thinking of joining, you will join in the first 24 hours, because I will send you one of these caps, which have extra superpowers. Then the class starts on April 22nd. So this is where this week we unlock the first modules, and also where we start hosting our first Q&A sessions and brainstorm and connect sessions, right? So registration, as I said, registration closes next week, and roughly a week after that, the course starts. So if you sign up today, you have kind of like almost 2 weeks to get used to it, to accommodate your calendar, to find your way inside the hub, to coordinate with family and friends the fact that you are going to follow this program. So if you join today, you will have 2 weeks to accommodate, and we will start together on April 22nd.
Yes. And then we also have another question. It's from Nan, and it's asking if we have advanced questions beyond the curriculum, will the mentors be able to help us?
So who is asking this?
Nan.
Nan.
Yes.
Nan. Okay, Nan. So, of course, yes. So I'm just trying to find the different ways in which you can get your answers. First, we have the live Q&As, where you will have live Q&As with me and other instructors inside the program. And in these live Q&As, you will have your questions answered. Inside the these are the live Q&As, right? And then we have this community platform where our instructors are also interacting and helping you, right? So if you have any specific questions, so if you have any specific question, technical question, you can get as geeky as you want. We have answer questions of like, where should I place the, the anchor points to my drawing? Or, hey, I'm having trouble to add this or that to my, and we have answered every single question. And in fact, sometimes when it's necessary, our instructors, specifically Elias, which is part of our instructor team, he records a video and he sends it to you. Like, so he records a video with the answer so that he can show you exactly how to do it, and he sends it to you. So any question, there's no high level question here. There's no question that goes unanswered, and you get to answer your questions in the live Q&As as well as in the community platform. I hope that answers your question, Nan.
Yes, and then also we have a question by Shuli. She's asking, how long is the Dream Team videos?
So Judy is asking, how long is the Dream Team?
Yeah, the Dream Team videos, how long those sessions last?
So these are live sessions. And of course, if you cannot, for some reason, you cannot join the live sessions, you have access to the replays, and you have lifetime access to those replays. So as long as you sign up for the lettering seminar, you will have access to join those sessions live. If you cannot join those sessions live, we'll make the replays available for you inside the hub. So Julie, I hope this is a short question, but there's nothing else to say about this. Of course, you will have access to all of this.
Yes. And I don't know if anybody has any more questions. You can drop it up there. I don't know if we have time, Martina.
Yeah, we do have time for a few questions more. As I said, I want to remind you that the registration period closes on April 16th. That is Tuesday next week, right? And next time we open registration, it will be in 2025. So what it means that if you want to join the program and you want to make it happen this year, this is the only chance you have to join this year. And this is an important part of it because we have elevated this program to such a level, and it requires our involvement, the involvement of our dream team of instructors. We can only offer it once a year. We used to offer the lettering seminar a few times a year in the past, but now with the volume that the program has taken, we can only offer it once a year. And if you want to join the Lettering Seminar 2024, this is your chance.
Yes, and there's also a lot of people are asking if they have a discount coupon because they attended the sessions.
So who is asking if they have a discount because they attended the sessions?
Yeah, so Sophia, for example, is one of the persons who are asking, if they have this sort of discounts because they attended the free workshop sessions.
Yes, you have the gift of having attended a week-long workshop where you have gotten clarity around, first, the lettering revolution that is currently happening and how you can take part of it. You have also got clarity and got resources that you can keep forever around, what it takes to become a lettering designer, right? All the stages of becoming a lettering designer. And you have also gotten access to the lettering roadmap that you can keep and use. And if you want to have my support and the support of the dream team that we have put together in the lettering seminar, you can come and we will help you implement the lettering roadmap inside the lettering seminar. That's the great gift that you are getting because you joined all these sessions. Sophia.
Yes, definitely. So we also have some questions from other past students from the lettering seminar, and they are asking if they have a discount to join this year lettering seminar.
Oh, amazing. So if you are in our email list, you may have gotten a message to upgrade. So if not, just reach out to us to academy@martinaflor.com. If you are an alumni, you can reach out to us and we will send you something special. We treat our students beautifully and our students know that. So for those that are our students, just reach out to us and we will get back to you.
Yes.
Wow, how mysterious.
Okay, let me check real quick here. So, Her Facio is asking how long is the program and how much time a week should one input to successfully complete the program?
That's a great question, Gervasio. So the program is designed as an 8-week program. And we normally see students investing 1 to 3 hours just to consume the content. It depends, it really depends on your needs, on how far you want to go, on your possibilities, right? So some students, they join every live session and they get out of, every inch of the program, they get the best out of it. For some of our students, it's not possible, so they rather go through the replays and they rather like consume the lessons at their own pace. What is great is that, because there's people from all over the world in this program, by having this platform that brings everybody together, they have the chance to share their work, to ask questions, all of that at any time in the day, wherever they are, right? So that is a big resource that helps everybody move forward, even though everybody is moving in different speeds, right, throughout the program. But just to answer to your question, this is an 8-week course, and you can budget to invest between 1 to 3 hours per week, or more, of course. This is kind of like the minimum, to invest 1 to 3 hours per week to participate in the program and also consume the content. I hope that answers your question, Gervasio.
Perfect. And then somebody is asking, okay, Anar is asking, at what time does live Q&A usually happens?
So Anar, let me just pull up the calendar. I know that many of my Q&As happen at this time, for instance, because after the Q&A, I need to go pick up my kids in the kindergarten. So I make my Q&As around this time, right? Now, when Elias, which is one of our instructors, he hosts this Q&A a little bit later. Carla, who is hosting Carla and Roma, who are hosting the Connect and Brainstorm sessions, they host it in different times because we are in different time zones. So we offer different time zones. So Carla offers one time zone, Roma offers another time zone. So I just want to give you an idea of the fact that you have several opportunities to join the live sessions, right? Because we offer all these different time zones and schedules, right? So I hope that answers your question in terms of at what time the Q&As and the live sessions take place. And then for the live sessions that will be hosted by our dream team of instructors, they will be hosting at different times as well, according to where they are in the world, because we have an international roster of instructors as well. So bottom line, you have plenty of opportunities to join live sessions.
Yes. So yeah, then there are a few other questions, but you have already answered them. So
That's great.
yeah, if not everybody, I don't know if somebody has any other question.
If anybody has a question, you can write to us to academy@martinaflor.com and we will get back to you. So Roma, Carla, or myself are gonna get back to you as soon as possible, answering your question. Other than that, head to theletteringseminar.com. Go through the entire program there. I have outlined the entire program here for you. And I think you have seen the power of it. You have seen, like, some of you have asked, like, what, is this really all inside the program? And it is. I know we have really elevated the program to become the #1 program of lettering in the world. And I think we have achieved that. And we are looking forward to welcome you inside it. So no matter in which stage of the roadmap you are, we are going to help you move forward onto the next stage. And I cannot wait to welcome you inside the program. Remember, enrollment is open until April 16th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. After that, we're going to just focus on helping you move forward and go through the program all together. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining these sessions. I'm so happy that you came, showed up, did the work. And I'm also so happy to be able to present this program to the world, something that I wish I would have had when I started. And finally, we are bringing this to life and we are making it available to all of you. And I'm really happy to welcome you inside the program soon. So thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful day.
Just one quick thing to let everybody know, because they are asking, and now you will receive an email with a link to the live sessions to see the replays, and in that link, in that website, you will have a button where you can click to submit the 4 golden secrets of lettering, so you can participate for the Adobe Creative Cloud subscription. So you will receive the email. You already have this website, but that's the place where you can go and put those the secrets. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Roma. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.